Question that I run into is, where did Jesus claim to be divine? And the only thing I can say to that is, where did he not? Hebrew tradition understood that the Messiah, the God, was going to come down and fulfill certain things. These things included calming the storms, healing the sick, helping the blind to see, and forgiveness of sins. Jesus also referred to himself with the term known as the Son of Man. See, Hebrew tradition understood that everyone was a son of God, created in the image of God. There was only going to be one time that God was going to come down and be a man, thus, Son of Man. When Jesus is referring to himself as the Son of Man, they understood exactly what Jesus was claiming, which is precisely why they nailed him to the cross. Finally, Jesus uses terms like, before Abraham was, I am, and I am the Alpha and the Omega. This refers to beginning and end, because Jesus is known as being preeminent. He exists outside of time. Time can only exist within a continuum of space and matter. If you don't have the where and the what, how can you have the when? And so Jesus' claim of before Abraham was, I am, see, Abraham was a temporary mortal being that was. But Jesus was before, was with Abraham, is then, and will be after. Before Abraham was, I am. Finally, Jesus spoke in parables to explain how he fulfilled the law. This includes the examples of when he rebuked the Pharisees about the Sabbath, about eating practices, about the woman who was in adultery, and in Hebrew tradition, according to the law, any woman that cheated on her husband was guilty of death. Because Israel had chosen to cheat on her husband Christ, Israel was guilty of adultery, and thus, according to the covenant, to be put to death. The only way that Israel could be spared of this demise is if the woman that committed the adultery was widowed. And so in order to spare Israel of the just punishment they deserved according to the covenant they agreed with, Israel was widowed. I think another point